How's it going? Today is 4th of February, Sunday. We will try taking a look at financial support available for businesses and some of the opportunities. I'll try to focus on those. I said I'm planning on doing it every weekend, but it just depends on. I'm not really sure that there are so many opportunities, right? Since I have covered so many of those already, right? But either way, let's take a look at some more press releases. That would be New Forest for a Nation competition launch. Let's try to understand this opportunity a little bit better. The Forest for a Nation will improve public access to nature and provide boosts for native wildlife. Citizen that was published yesterday. Let's try to understand this opportunity a little bit better. Perhaps they will hire a new person, right? Since the person I was trying to reach out to a number of times, there's a fund available. It's something that's called Seed Fund, right? Where they look into develop a number of species of or process of improving working with seeds as well as working with saplings, right? There's no response from that person. So let's take a look at this opportunity. Perhaps there might be a different person. That would be great. The Forest for a Nation has moved a step closer today, Saturday, right? And today, Sunday, 3rd of February, with the launch of a new major multi-million pounds grant funding competition. The competition is inspired by the success of our original national forest with a transformation of large areas of Midlands from the industrial landscape to a thriving 200 square mile treescape rich with the wildlife. I don't know. This is what they're saying. I don't know if that's not misconstructing the facts and data, but either way. The new forest for the nation is set to build on the achievements with the aim of transforming more local communities and landscapes. Organizations from across England are now invited to put forward their local areas to become the new forest for the nation, with the winning bid announced in autumn and or receiving up to 10 million to help fund their projects. Right, the competition will put the local people at its heart, with the winning applicants needing to tell a compelling story of how the new forest will benefit local communities. They say they need to tell. They don't know how. I don't know how. I think what they're really looking to accomplish is looking to access the land. So this is what they're looking for. And while they're looking for a land where they can plant the trees, right? They're saying that someone needs to come in and tell a story, which is waste of everyone's time. Only thing what they're actually looking into access to land where they can plant those trees so they can decarbonize more of the air, which would be great. But while the process of telling a story, wasting everyone's time, but also have a national impact on the people, nature, and the environment. Projects could include those that show real innovation in woodlands and forest creation and all other forms of tree planting have a transformative impact for nature recovery in the areas of boost community engagement with the woodlands. Uh, Trees need to clean the air. That's really great. That's one thing what's important, right? And somewhere in the mix, people get all touchy, feel it, and someone needs to tell a story to perhaps having access to funds to clean the air. So common sense, clean the air. Someone comes in and says, "Do you need to tell a story?" Let's do or practice telling a story. We're gonna plant trees. Those trees are gonna clean air. This organization is looking for access to the land. This is what the real intentions are. So that's real intentions. That's a story, and they're looking for access to finance the clean air so people potentially can breathe. That's it. That's my compelling story. There were people making a lot of statements. I'll skip all of those. Right. Let's take a look at this competition. The competition first is announced in November. It's the last step in the government's plans to help people access nature, plant more trees, and support nature recovery. The England Tree Action Plan and Environmental Action Plan set out ambitious targets to trebled tree planting rates by the end of the parliament, and to achieve at last 16.5% of trees woodlands covered by 2050. I think this number should be way, way higher. The targets are set way too low. I would say 30%. Why can't it be 30%? Well, either way, so at least that's some facts and data there. There's I don't know. Most likely, I'll be taking part in this competition, see if I can achieve anything. As of now, I have no haven't received response taking part in any of that, right? And I have perhaps new inventive ways of potentially decarbonizing air, so which I personally believe would be important, right? But there might be a different person for this particular competition, which would be great. So if you're interested in learning more, I have published a book that would be a book where I'm focusing on livestock enterprises and sustainable practices. Not necessarily right now. You finish your some of the activities, business activities are gonna be when I will be doing release a lot of carbon footprint. I'm looking to engage with the teams now if I can, but it's been many months, many months, right? There's no response from the team. So later, what I'm saying is most likely the teams will gonna begin charging carbon footprint tax. So I don't know what's happening, but teams is not responsive again. It's emails, phone numbers, everything, right? But let's take a look at food production and how you potentially live a more sustainable or source your food more sustainable way. I'm sharing a lot of information within this book. You can find it QR code in the corner company's website below. There are some plans, right, where was beginning and setting things in motion since 1995, and some of the accomplishments and what as of now team managed to accomplish and how many square miles of trees they managed to cover, which is great. Which is great. So it's something yourself you're interested in taking part in. There would be organizations website you can reach out to them and perhaps see opportunities how you can engage with the team in helping to plant more trees or going for a walk in the park. All things would be great, I guess. At least on the organization's website, this is perhaps how much or financial support they might have available. But if you would ask me, not necessarily. And if I haven't done anything to recommend this organization myself, right? As of now, I have managed to reach out to some of the people. So the people I have spoke with on the phone was reasonable people, but people who I actually had to speak to, there's no response for those people. So I don't know. So whether perhaps opportunities are there for people who are interested in reaching out and or supporting them, but as of now, it seems there's a waste of time. Thanks for watching. See you next one.